morning everyone, and welcome to Sunday morning's live stroll. It is wet, as the title would suggest. The things I do for you guys. This is the second live since we've been back from Euro Disney, which is over a week now. Well, no, it's not quite a week. We came back a week tomorrow morning, actually. So I suppose it's over a week since we did the last live stroll with Azra, which would have been done on the Thursday morning. Now, if you were with me yesterday, you'll know the reasons why that has not happened. I'll go through it again very quickly. But basically I had a bit of a fall in France coming back, which completely put my leg out. It's the same leg I did probably 3 to 6 months ago. A very bad thigh strain, and I just went sliding across the platform in a rush to meet the Eurostar because our train was cancelled and there was another one, but it weren't hanging about. These things happen, but it put me out of action this week, really doing the live strolls. Hence why we are now back up. Yesterday I had to end it, unfortunately, a bit early, purely and simply I had to get Julie to come pick me up. I just couldn't do it. Hopefully this morning we're going to be alright. I've got some freeze pads from Tesco's and also some cold spray as well, and I've put some spray on and I've also put one of these pads on, and it just helps to keep the muscle as free as possible, really. So we'll see how we go on. As I say, it is miserable this morning as well. If you did see the live yesterday, you might have heard me grimace. Almost towards the end, where I had to sit down and then obviously had to end it. I was in that much pain, guys, doing this stroll yesterday. It was agony, absolute agony. But I needed to get back out, really. This isn't just obviously a live stroll, to speak to you people. This is also exercise for myself and Azra, and I just needed to get back out, and with the hope of getting this leg sorted out once and for all. So if you are new to the channel, or even a returnee, welcome. As I say, it is pretty miserable this morning. We are going to do the normal stroll that we can do when we've got light, which is over the fields and back round past the allotments and what have you. Hi to everyone, thanks for joining in. As I say, it might be a bit slower this morning, purely simply because of my leg. It is still, I wouldn't even say, probably 75% at the minute, to be honest with you. But I want to get out, need to get out, start doing these live strolls again. So I'm really truly dosed up with pain relief, and also put some cold spray on, and one of these cold pad things as well, which is on my leg now, which, to be honest with you, at the minute, guys, is doing sweet FA. Thanks for the like. Yeah, she's a good girl, and she gives me real emphasis to get back out and get going. When we've done the shorter walks during the week that I haven't done lives for, she's just literally looked at me as if to say, is that it? When she's used to doing sort of 1.5 miles, 2 mile walks every morning, and we've been doing it since the summer now, these live strolls. As I say, it's my exercise as well, so I wanted to get back out, but I was in all sorts of pain last week, and quite frankly, guys, I still am. But it was time to get back out. Anyway, I was talking to you all yesterday, about Euro Disney, and we probably got up to the end of the first day, for the fireworks. So we'll carry on. I am going to do a proper review at home in the warm. Maybe with Julia joining us as well. We'll wait and see. But the second day, we were at the Disney park, the main Disney park, all day. And I think we decided very early on that we weren't going to stay for the fireworks on the Saturday night. We'd done it on the Friday, and it was just a very long day to be getting up at, well, I got up at about 5:30, breakfast at 7, at the park for 7:45. We had a meal in the park at 5:30, so we'd been in there all day, and we all just decided enough was enough. We were going to go back to the hotel and just chillax. If we'd missed the fireworks on the Friday, I think that would have been completely different, but we didn't. That vlog is out there already, if you're interested. And day 3, I believe, comes out today, the final full day. If anyone has done Disneyland Paris, you've only got the 2 parks there, but I still say you need 3 to 4 full days to enjoy it properly. We had sort of 3 days, and yes, towards the end of day 3 we were able to enjoy sort of other sort of smaller rides and the eateries and stuff like that, but if you were just there to sort of do the rides, you probably could do it in sort of 2, maybe going on 3 days. But if you wanted to sort of enjoy, my favourite word, the ambience of the place, yeah, 3 to 4 days I think is pretty good. And that's what we did when we went with James for his 3rd birthday all those moons ago. And it didn't feel like too long, to be fair. And of course he wasn't able to go on any of the big rides then, of course. We had Mum with us, and she was looking after James, and we went on some of the bigger rides. There weren't as many big rides there then as there are now, but James obviously clearly was able to go on all of them, so that was good. Hi to everyone commenting. Morning to Scottish Gamer, and to Stacey. Your dog is cute. That's come from, my eyes are terrible, that's a long name. That one that says cute, I'm sorry. She's a good old girl. And as I say, she's missed these live strolls and live long walks as much as I have, I think. Right on cue, she looked back at me. But what I will say, guys, and I'll say it openly now, I'm beginning to struggle already with this. My leg is killing me, my lower back is killing me, but we'll keep on persevering for now. Problem is with this leg is when I'm at home and you're able to rest it, I don't think you really appreciate just how much it's still hurting until you get up and try and do something. And then when you sort of get out and do these live strolls, what are we now? 10 minutes in? Coming up 10 minutes. And yeah, it's really kicking in. Anyway, you don't want to hear me moaning. We'll try and get on with it as best we can, but if I start to slow down, you'll know why. I'm going to try and not get Julia out again, to be honest, if I can help it. What are we doing? 10 to 7 on a Sunday morning, she can have a lie in. I think Ralph went upstairs when I went out this morning. Come on, Azra. What are you barking at, you silly old dog? What are you barking at? You barking at the bike? You're a weirdo. if you are new to the channel, do make sure you like and subscribe. We try and do these live strolls every day. As I say, it hasn't happened this last week for reasons I've bored you with for the last 10 minutes. As I say, we'll do a proper review of Euro Disney. We'll try and maybe do that today, and that'll be on the channel perhaps in the week, or I can put some photos and stuff like I've done before, the review of the cruise we did. I did something similar with that. That's very well received. So yeah, we will see. Sorry, have to wait for Azra, having a nice sniff. She's probably going to go to the loo in a minute, because this is her normal spot. Come on, Azra. She's obviously heard me talking because she's there she goes. Alright, so I just need to wait for a minute, guys, while she does that, and then I'll clear it up. She's doing it right on a football pitch. I mean, unbelievable dog, she really is. The good thing is we've got rain this morning. Normally she does it off on the edge or off the pitch. She's decided now she's going to do it right in the goal mouth. Unreal, absolutely unreal. Just bear with, guys, I am still here. Why don't you clear up your own stuff today, Ezra? Hardly bend down. Right, that is done, guys. We are now rocking and rolling. Continue with the stroll. What I have to do periodically is try and stretch this leg out, because it does make a big difference. Just sort of stopping then. And Azra's got some fur hanging off her. It's just a funny old time to be molting. Right, wait. 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 Stop. Come in. It's a funny old time to be molting as we're coming into the winter months. I think animals, they must struggle a bit, mustn't they? Because obviously it's been getting colder at home. So the central heating obviously kicks in. So obviously, how do their bodies react to that? By starting to molt. Because obviously it's warmer clearly in the house than it is outside. Yeah, must be very difficult. Never really thought about it that way, but if you haven't been with us before, this field here was the original pitch that James used to play on. These are called intermediate pitches, and he played on these up to about 2 or 3 years ago now. If you can see it over the back there, that's the church spire over the background. Thank you for the subscription. I've just seen one come through. Do appreciate that. And then over here, this is where they train on a Wednesday now, the new 4G pitch that as a club we helped to massively fundraise for, along with getting a grant from the FA as well. Lots of rabbit holes over here. Got to watch my step over here. This is why I don't do this in the dark anymore, guys, because it literally could be lethal over here now. Okay, so we are heading on to the second field in a moment. If you've been with me before, you'll know exactly where we are. And it's at this point where I'm contemplating whether we complete the big circle or whether we just make a cut across the field to home. I'm going to seriously think about it in the next couple of minutes. We'll keep on the live stroll anyway, whatever. But I really wanted to complete this morning, but this leg is just not ready yet, I don't think, for the longer strolls. And it was exactly at this point yesterday, without a word of a lie, where I started thinking to myself, what the hell am I doing trying to do this walk already, only after a week? It didn't feel too bad when I went to bed last night, but I really did make a concerted effort to rest this leg as much as physically possible yesterday, and it felt so much better. And I thought, oh, I'll give it another go in the morning. And here we go. Same situation. Anyway, we're going to try. By the end of this, guys, you're going to probably hear how much pain I'm actually in, I think. Because this is really, really hurting at the minute. Why is it light outside? The clocks obviously changed last weekend. So normally at this time a week ago, it would have been right, Saturday a week ago, it would have still been dark now. But with the clocks changing, we've got a bit more light in the morning, which is great for these live strolls, and it allows me to probably do them on a Saturday and a Sunday in the light, which is amazing. During the week it will just be a no-go still, because I have to leave for work around 7:30. So yeah, just a no-go really. But it is so nice to be able to come out in the light without all the artificial light. If you see me during the week, you will see exactly what I mean by the artificial light. Azra has a light on her collar, and I have... How many lights do I have? I have my head torch and I have 2 lights on my jacket or whatever I'm wearing. And it creates the artificial light along with the street lights that we can actually still do the live strolls. Because I was seriously considering giving them up during the week. But people seem to watch them, people seem to enjoy them. And yeah, I was quite happy continuing to do them. I enjoyed doing them. I enjoy speaking to you guys. And I'm doing these strolls anyway, so why not bring you guys along for the nice country walks that we can do. Alright, so we're going to be brave, guys. I am going to continue. It just seems to have stretched itself out again, so it's not hurting at the minute. Again, I'll probably be moaning in the next 5 minutes saying it's hurting again, but hey ho, we try. So this is the wooded area. Again, if you've been with me before, we see all sorts of nature through here. Most commonly, deers having sleeps in the bushes to shelter from the weather. We won't see one this morning, I know we won't, because I said it, but we have seen it before if you've been with me before. What have you seen, Azra? Come on. She sees things before I even see them. This rain has not relented the whole way around. It's not absolutely pouring like it was probably about a half hour ago. But it eased as I was trying to get ready to come out. And thank goodness it did, because I just didn't want to get soaked this morning as well. But it is just this fine drizzle. There is nowhere now, guys, to sit between now and... Where are you going, Azra? Thank you. So I'm on my own, unless I perch myself at the allotments. Come. She looks at me as if she doesn't know where we're going. Well, maybe she doesn't at the minute, because we've been shortening strolls and stuff like that. Azra, this way, come on. Good girl. Right, so that's something I really got to watch out for, is the stumps. I don't think there's any more until further along here, but I really got to watch out. I cannot be stumbling or tripping up. It'll just put my leg back. But these leaves, as you can see, are just blocking everything. Come on, Azra. I sort of know where they are, and hopefully it'll be fairly obvious when we get there. That one wasn't. So what is everybody up to today anyway? I've bored you for the last 20 minutes of my life. Oh, squirrel that one was. You can't get it, can you? You can't get it. What's everyone up to today? Is it just a normal Sunday? Any plans? Where are you watching from? Usually I like to tell you where I've spoken to people from this week. Well, I haven't this week because I haven't done any lives. But prior, we speak to people in America, Australia, Asia, all around the globe. Seem to tune in for my live strolls, so that is lovely. So yeah, where are you watching from? What time is it where you are? And again, if you are new, do make sure you like and subscribe. It does really mean a lot to the channel. The channel is continuing to grow. Obviously, we're not doing the lives. There's not been as much activity, although we have had quite a lot of Disney stuff coming out on the channel, which you may or may not have seen. If you are interested, click onto the channel. Day 1 and day 2 vlogs are there, and loads of shorts as well are on there as well, and maybe even a live or two is on there as well. So we've got a route coming up very soon. Well, there's one stump just there. I don't know if that's coming out. So we've avoided that one. Then we've got a route there. And I think that's probably it. Now, I am keeping my eyes peeled whilst talking to you guys as well. Good morning to everyone joining up. If you are just joining up, do make sure you like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to the channel. I've had a couple of subscribers come in this morning. I've seen flash up on the screen. So thank you to everyone. Let me know what you're up to today, where you're watching from, what time it is. Lots of participation, guys. That's what we like. Makes these strolls go so much quicker and takes my mind off the fact I am in quite a lot of discomfort. But it is loosening up. So that is positive. I feel when I get home and I slow down, it is going to stiffen up again. I'll have to get the cold spray and the cold gel out. I have got one of these cold pads on. It's not really doing a lot, guys, to be honest with you. When it first goes on, I feel it. But then, it doesn't seem to do a lot after that, really. Good thing they're only about a couple of quid each. The gel and the spray does far more, but it's far more expensive. Okay, so we have got to the end. Ashes over the stile. There we go. I'm just going to go over slowly. If you've been with me before, you will know I go over a lot quicker than that normally. Oh my God. Sorry about that, guys. I did tell you, by the end of this, you're probably going to hear moaning and groaning, so I'm sorry about that. Try and clean my shoes. Right, come on, Azra. You've got more people watching you now, so let's get a move on. If you are new to the channel, do like and subscribe. Welcome. Where are you watching from? Let me know what you're up to today. We're out every day doing these live strolls. First one back from holiday was yesterday. We have been back for over a week. Or no, just under a week. I'm sorry, we came back yesterday, Monday morning. Sorry. But sorry guys, just damn leg still. Yeah, I just haven't been able to get out with my leg as it is, so apologies if you look forward to the old live strolls. This is the allotments. Julia unfortunately had to give it up. Her choice, she made a decision. It doesn't look like the new people really have gone in there and done much yet. It's not really the time of year, but they could maybe go in there and start doing a bit of tidying up perhaps. But be interesting to see how that comes on. Keep my eye on it. Not that we really care, but it's just interesting, isn't it? So we're going to come up to Azra's horsey friends in a bit. And then I think once we get past our horsey friends, what have we been going? Coming up half an hour. Is it half an hour? I've lost the timer for a minute. Yeah, coming up half an hour. We'll probably call this one a day after Azra's horsey friends. And that way I can moan away to myself without you guys having to hear it. So Azra's horsey friends will be coming up in the next minute. I wonder whether she'll even care, because it's been dark when we've been down here recently, or they've been over the other side. She hasn't really been that bothered, which is a shame, because she always used to really look forward to this little bit of the stroll. As the rain starts to fall again. Right, where are we? Okay, so we've got all the horses really over the other side of the field, so she can't see them anyway. I can only see two of them this morning. I can't see the other, the grey one. That often hides. You know, I think, are they both together? No, can't see. Anyway, got the small one nearest to us with the blue coat on, and then one of the bigger ones. Come on, Azra. Okay guys, I think that is enough for this morning. Thanks a lot for joining in. It's been great this morning to be out, being able to do this walk, even with a bit of pain. The leg goes through phases of being freer and tighter. I'll leave you with this. Look at this dog. Look at her. Oh yeah, you saw yourself on camera, didn't you? Wally. Right guys, have a great Sunday, and we'll try and do this again tomorrow. Have a good day.